My name is Mark Blocker. In this segment we're going to cover how to use a rivet gun. Okay, for demonstrative purposes here, what I have here on the table is a hand-operated rivet gun. They're also available in air-operated or electrically operated rivet guns. This one is used manually. What a rivet gun does is it's used to install pop rivets. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have a tip attachment in for the type of rivet that you're using. The tip attachment, the shaft or shank of the rivet, should fit into the attachment snugly. Shouldn't be loose or shouldn't be tight. It should go in there and fit correctly. There's usually several different mounting attachments for the head depending on the size of rivet you're using. Okay, to install the rivet itself, you must unlock the pliers and be in an open position. Just simply insert the rivet all the way in. That will hold the rivet in place. And for demonstrating purposes, so you can see both sides of the rivet and how it operates, I'm going to rivet two bolts together, or excuse me, two nuts together. And once the rivets are on there, what's going to happen when I use hand pressure, I'm going to squeeze this rivet gun together, and what it's going to do is pull the blind side of the rivet through, and thus expanding the back side of the rivet, the aluminum portion, expanding it out and fastening these two devices together. And what's going to happen while I'm squeezing together and it's expanding, it's going to get to a predetermined load range, and then it's just going to cut off the remainder of that shank off the rivet. You'll hear it pop when that happens. And as that becomes tight, whoops, see how it just cut the blind head of the rivet off, and that will now fall out of the gun? What the rivet has done by pulling this shank through with a larger head, it swedges out the back side of the rivet, and that swedge between the front part and the back part is what holds the two devices, plates of metal or whatever you happen to be riveting together. It might be plastic components, whatever the case may be. But that's how a rivet gun works.